Hey everyone, my name is Becky Keene and I'm from the Seattle area. I'm an educator, an author, speaker, and sometimes advocate for things that people disagree with. I like it.
All right, a little pushback. I
Well,
like that.
little positive pushback.
There we go. Sounds good. Well, welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a minute since you and I caught up, but something new has happened.
Something
since
new
we
happened.
chatted last.
That's true.
Okay, and I'm holding my personalized autographed copy right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
AI Optimism. Becky, congratulations first and foremost. Hold on. There we go. We got the official round of applause.
Everybody in the Expo Holidays is clapping right now.
I know, that's right. It's not a sound effect. It's literally everybody in the Expo Hall right now. And everybody stop right now. There we go.
Perfect.
Okay, see the control that we have?
It's amazing.
Yeah. So talk to us about this book. Like, where did this idea come from? Well, the title of the book is AI Optimism, a guide to redefining artificial intelligence in education.
Yes.
Where did the idea for this come from?
So
ChatGPT?
No. Right. I was like, I'm going to write a book. So what are some ideas?
Can you write
ChatGPT?
this book, please?
I'd like to write a book. No, I have been, like you and many others, I've been, doing the AI thing in education, and I saw a trend that bothered me.
Okay.
I'm old enough to, have been a teacher. I've been in education for 25 years. And I remember the internet age, and I remember, people being worried about kids cheating, and I was actually in the Wall Street Journal with a title, Legalize Cheating, in an article. And so I remember that very well. And
I'm going to stop you right there. We're not just going to glance and glaze and slide past the fact that you were in the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah, full page spread there.
What? Legalize cheating?
Superintendent was not happy with that title. Let me tell you. She was like, so this didn't land well with PR.
Okay.
I was like, well, my kids are allowed to use the internet for whatever they want.
All right.
So that'll do it. And I've just been so passionate for a very, very long time about using digital tools in a transformational way. And I started to see the exact same complaints, challenges, negative vibes about AI. And I was like, man, I get it. I'm not just hopping on board the bandwagon with every new tool.
Yeah.
I understand there's bias and there's issues, and we all need to work on those things. I don't want to minimize, challenges and concerns.
Correct.
But I also choose to view the power of AI with a positive lens of possibilities. And so I really wanted to surface that. And when I started thinking about what I knew about the SAMR model, which many of our listeners might be aware
augmentation,
of,
modification, and redefinition.
Right. I felt like that was such a good fit for AI because I was seeing teachers post in Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I want to use AI. How do I start? And I was just dying. Why? No. We need to start with why. What are you trying to achieve? What do you believe about kids? What do you believe about learning?
What is AI going to do for you that you can't already do yourself?
Right. And how are we using it in a way that matters? Who cares if we can generate another quiz? Kill me now. So I'm like, can you say that on the podcast? I don't know.
You just did.
Get filtered out.
You just did.
So it's going to get filtered from TikTok. But
HR, booth 2526, HR 2526.
So I started doing some writing and some presenting with these ideas that I had rumbling around in my head.
Just keeping you awake at night, right?
Yeah. And it was really well received. And I'm so thankful for the people early on who said, hey, that resonated. That made sense. I thank you for sharing your voice and your approach. And I think this really, works. And so I just started fleshing it out. And pretty soon I had a whole book without a title.
Oh, okay.
The title was last. Well, technically the cover was last. But,
okay.
But the title was very far after the manuscript was.
Okay.
Through developmental, all the way through, this is what we're going to publish, except it's not copy edited, that far. And my editor was like, so what are you thinking? And I just was really struggling to land what I wanted, but I'm so incredibly happy with what I landed on.
Okay, AI Optimism. There's a lot of there's so many AI books out there now, but
Yeah. That's the
bright
only
side.
one with that title.
Yeah, it's talking about the bright side.
Yeah.
The optimism.
What are the possibilities? What could you do?
Okay.
Incremental innovation for systemic benefit.
Got it.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong. You wrote it because of the I'm ready to use AI, but I don't know how to use it. How can I use it? And you wrote it, I guess for lack of a better term or statement, because of the frustrations that were happening, kind of, somewhat.
I've heard a saying, you write a book when you have something to say.
Yeah.
And I really had something to say. So I was very concerned with the amount of chatter I was seeing, both negative,
Yeah.
Just outright traditionalist, humanists, like, no, we're not doing it. And then the chatter around, like, hey, don't try using that because you just never know, it's going to ruin our kids. And I was like, well, that's probably not true either. And then this mentality of, hold my hand up, hey, I want to use AI. I'm like, that's not, like, we don't raise our hands and say that about any tool.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be. We should be saying, what do I want to achieve with my students? What are my goals?
And how are we going to get there?
And then how are we going to get there? It's that understanding by design, backwards design, UDL, like
beginning with the end in mind.
Yes, thinking about that model. And so I really hope that the book helps people of all levels of AI. There's ideas for people that have been championing AI. There's ideas for people who are just getting started and really do want an easy button tool like, hey, generate me a handout. You know what? We all started there.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did.
It's okay. It's completely okay. It's still better than what you were doing in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
And so just getting that foot in the door is great. But also, when you're ready in a year or two, or for some people right now, hey, could you think about restructuring the way you do career counseling at your high school using AI? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a much bigger systemic shift that takes a much bigger conversation. And the book runs through all of that.
Okay. All right.
I hope.
I literally just got my hands on it right now when you gave it to me. And I'm excited to go through this, read it. And, you only get in you only get out what you put in. And, that's
like
the
prompting,
term optimism.
by the way.
Yeah. Well, kind of like prompting, kind of like spreadsheets with everything. Yeah.
Right.
Crap in equals crap out. And yeah, I said it, ladies and gentlemen. I said the C word. I said the C word. I mean, yeah. So I'm very excited to get my hands on this.
Thank you.
I really am.
I've been so honored with the positive feedback and people responding with it feels accessible. It feels authentic. Thank goodness.
Okay.
It feels grounded. Like, I'm not giving you this pie in the sky, like, hey, you could change the world tomorrow. Like, eventually.
Realistic.
Yeah. It's very realistic. It's optimistic, but I'm a pragmatist, so I'm going to not just...
You're using a lot of words that my brain's not ready for.
I'm tired. We're at ISTE. What are you doing?
That's right. Okay, before we get into any bigger words, you're officially on the EdTech Bites podcast.
I am.
You are.
Thank you.
So check this out. So we got Mojo and we got Katie here from Class Dojo because all these episodes at ISTE are sponsored by Dojo, our good friends at Dojo.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
We break bread together. You're in San Antonio. You're in my neck of the woods.
Bites.
Yes. So
this is
pan dulce, which is Mexican sweetbread. So we got chocolate, we got vanilla, we have yellow. I don't know what flavor that is. Yellow.
Banana.
And then we have...
It's kind of optimistic.
Yeah, it's an optimistic. Yeah. And that little pig-shaped thing is like molasses bread. It's my favorite.
I'm having your favorite.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I have your favorite?
I'm gonna just get a little corner. I have 4 episodes and I'm not eating 4 whole pieces of bread.
Should we toast like this?
Yeah, we could do. Let's close this up
Knock
first.
our molasses bread together?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
And as soon as you take your first bite, you're going to be like, I wish I had coffee. So,
cheers. Who's bringing us coffee?
I know, right? Who can we Venmo to get some coffee?
On?
All right, you ready? Let's do this.
Yeah. It's like a toast.
I love that sticky molasses flavor.
You weren't kidding about coffee.
Oh my gosh. a couple of
Decaf Americano, please.
decaf Americanos over here. That'd be great.
So great.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
You know what I would
one
love
pump
to
of
do?
hazelnut. I'm from Seattle, so my coffee order is
I'm a
50
hazelnut
words
too.
long. Are you?
Yeah.
We are destined to be friends.
Okay. So I just saw a dog. Sorry, got my attention. That was a cute one too. I can't believe I said the word cute on my own show.
That's the other C word.
What's your order? Let's say you're pulling into your favorite coffee shop. What's your order go?
Hot. Almost always hot.
All right,
Tall.
that's where we differ. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Tall, decaf, Americano, 2 pumps of hazelnut, and a tablespoon of oat milk.
Tablespoon.
Yeah, because you know what? Here's the thing. If you say splash, there's a wide range there. And I just recently, this is in the last 2 weeks, this is hot off the presses, I switched to the word tablespoon, and now I get exactly what I want.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would have never thunk about that.
Turns out specificity matters.
There you are, those big words. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Specificity. Sounds
Yeah,
good. Okay.
it's great.
So this book, you have this pedagogy first approach, right?
Yes.
What does that mean? Because, especially at a conference like ISTE where you have people who might just be dipping their toes into AI for the first time, they're going head first into worksheets, rubrics, changing lexile levels and things like that. But when you talk about like pedagogy first, what does that mean to somebody who just might be into the novice AI user era, in their novice era?
Yeah. So praxis is one of the core principles.
There you go.
With the big words. Pedagogy. You use pedagogies longer. Don't even start.
I know. Yeah. Complex. Let's just use the word complex. Okay.
So in the book, AI Optimism.
Praxisacity.
Praxis is one of the core principles. And what I mean is evaluate your pedagogy. Like think about, what do you believe about kids? So for example, I believe that kids deserve hands-on learning where they're a creator, where their voice is empowered, where they feel they're making a difference, where they have an authentic audience.
Okay.
These are things that I value as an educator. So if I'm going to go pick out an AI tool to do a task, to support a task that I'm doing with my students, a lesson, I'm going to look for a tool that matches my pedagogy, right? A tool that supports what I'm trying to achieve with my students.
I'm rocking a white Guayabera shirt. I need to get the shoes that match, that support the outfit. I can't throw on my OnClouds with these pants and this shirt.
No, that wouldn't have.
That's a faux pas.
Hey, listen, I have OnClouds, but no.
But it won't. It's not going to go well.
No, I have on, little heels because I'm presenting today, and
so you're putting on what's going to support the task at hand. Mm-hmm. Hence, praxisacity.
There you go, praxisacity.
Okay.
And there's some sass in praxisacity because when I walk by a booth at an event like this and I see a big sign that says, "Turn YouTube videos into slides for your lectures," I want to throw up because whose praxis is that? Like who at this event in K-12 education is like, that's what we need. We need to take a video where students could watch it independently, they could personalize, they could use captioning, they could translate, they could pause, rewind, right? They can watch it at home where they have maybe a homework helper support. They can do all these things. Who wants to take that and go, no, you know what we need? We need one person to stand up front and deliver one form of information at a pace I cannot control to a group of kids. Like, that's not the same pedagogy, is it? And your face right now is like, she did not just say all that.
I have 2 words.
I did, though.
Shots fired.
Yeah, because what are we doing? Is that really your example of great AI? Please, no.
Okay.
No. There you go. That's just one example.
That's just one.
Yeah, and I'm not, shouting out any tool. I didn't drop any names there. But if that's not your pedagogy, if you don't believe that that's what kids deserve in education, then maybe don't do that, or pick a different tool, or pick a different project that you want to, we're not just using AI for the point of using AI.
Change your shirt. If you can't find shoes to match that shirt, or you don't own a pair that match that shirt, change your shirt. Change the boss.
Or go barefoot, for heaven's sake.
Oh,
if that's what it takes. Like, we're not putting on the wrong shoes here, people.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. No. Okay. I keep looking at my phone because this last question is wordy, and I like I said, I have like 4 different interviews today, and I don't memorize these things. So
No, you can look at your phone. I previewed the questions. I'm ready. I
okay,
feel good about it.
Shots fired in my direction for not memorizing them. I like them. Okay,
No.
so my last question to you, Becky, is if a teacher picks up this AI Optimism book for the first time this summer, what's the one aha moment, or maybe first step that you hope that they walk away with that they could take back to their campus? You see why I had to look at my phone?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go with this.
Go for it.
One of the other core principles is prompting. And I so desperately hope, this is my AI optimism coming out, that educators around the world will understand the power of writing their own prompts.
Okay.
We have a lot of tools out there they can use that are free and safe for education, where they can start from scratch and get really quite powerful results if they know how to prompt the tool. We don't have to depend on what I call easy button apps that have like prescriptively filtered out and algorithmically changed the power of the models running behind them in an effort to make things simpler, which I appreciate at an entry point. That's exciting, right? It's exciting to take a tool like that and go, hey, you know what? I can upload this assignment and get a rubric straight out of it. That's a huge time saver. We all used Rubistar in, 1998.
I have not heard that word in a long time.
You know what I mean.
Rubistar.
You know.
Oh, man.
Right? And you were like, look at this.
Wow.
I can generate a rubric
Check
and
this out.
download it and use it with my project. Yeah, and that's okay. It's okay to save that time. But I don't want teachers to feel that that's the limitation, is if this tool doesn't do what I want, I'm stuck. Because you can go do whatever you want if you know how to prompt a little bit.
Yes.
And often, with the same level of energy it took you to design a worksheet with an easy button tool, if you know how to prompt. So that's the aha. I want people to feel, in the book, I give a lot of examples of prompting, like actual what I would use to prompt the tool. And I hope that that's helpful and just gives people a moment of, hey, you know what? I'm going to go try that because I might get something better out of it at the end. And that's worth learning about. And over the summer is the time where teachers traditionally do a little bit of self-learning.
Yeah.
Even though they shouldn't. They should take time off and self-care and be with their families. But it is time when they sometimes have more cognitive space. So if they're choosing to do that, then that's what I hope they learn.
Okay. That's a very good point. And I'm with you on that 100% because I believe that everyone at some point in their career needs to hyper-focus on being a prompt engineer, because trash in equals trash out. Good data in equals good data out. And a good prompt could be pretty dang lengthy.
Yes,
but
I will.
You will get good results.
Yes, I do a lot of AI training. I think you know that.
Yeah.
And I will comment, if I spend 80% of my effort prompting, I only have to spend 20% of my effort editing the output. And the inverse is true.
Yeah.
So anytime I self-identifying here, lazy prompting, not calling anybody out, my own fault for lazy prompting. And then I get garbage, and I'm frustrated because I feel like I just wasted environmental resources on a lame
there
prompt.
There go a couple trees.
Right? And I'm like, shoot, I could have done a better job. So if I slow down, prompt the human first, to quote Saba Kidway.
Prompt the human first?
Prompt the human first. Yeah, that's in her Spark framework, which she graciously allowed me to include in the book.
Okay.
She's a keynote here at ISTE.
Is she really?
She's a fabulous person, yeah.
Oh, I got to check that out. Okay.
So prompt the human first and ask, okay, what is it I need out of this situation? And then give AI, to quote my daughter, another amazing woman, she's 14, and she says, hey, AI has no common sense. You got to tell it all the stuff you want it to know. Right? And then we could get into memory and all that stuff, but we don't have time.
But you can't assume. You can't assume.
No. Yeah. You have to, treat it like a high school intern is another joke I sometimes use.
I was going to say something else, which I will keep to myself.
Good. Yeah. When we're done recording, you can tell me what yours is.
HR to 256? 256? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. We love our high school interns. But, I would, So like Gabriel, if I was talking to you and I said, hey, can you make
Yes.
a resource for students to learn about the life cycle of a frog, I would know that you would make something amazing and creative and but a high school intern, I would give a lot more coaching to. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we need to treat our AI the same way.
Bruh. Yeah.
Bruh. And then like the frogs, bruh.
Yeah. Yes.
I have teenagers.
Yeah, as do I.
Yeah.
Well, how can people connect with you, learn more about you, and reach out to you maybe, and maybe get a copy of the book?
Thank you for asking. BeckyKeene.com. And if you don't remember that, fun fact, if you just Google Becky Keene, it's me.
Or Bing. You could Bing it.
You could Bing it.
Because I know that you were in the Microsoft world.
You could go DuckGo it.
You can open up Internet Explorer.
Firefox Explorer.
Yes. Yeah.
Any web search that go to. If you type in Becky Keene with 3 E's, Kene, I will come up. And then my website has links to all my socials, my newsletter, and all the book information. So that's really a good landing page. But if you're on social, I'm there too. So that's easy.
Awesome. Well, thank you for a lot. I got a lot to thank you for. Thank you for being on the show.
Thanks
for
having me.
My copy of AI Optimism,
You're
which
welcome.
I'm super excited to read about on the plane. Psych, I live 20 minutes away. and thank you for everything you do for our educators who ultimately will take this back to their students.
That's
because
our goal.
Our students need to also be prompt engineers. They need to be AI optimists so that they can praxify everything that they're doing. Right?
That is the best wrap-up of a podcast I've ever heard. Just leave it at that.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Gabriel.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you,
So
everything
great.
you do, and have a great rest of the conference. And I wish you the best, and I can't wait to get my hands on this.
Thanks.
All right.